Shalom. I like to start off by giving all praises, glory, honor, and respect due unto Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai. I like to give double honors to Dio, the apostles, the great millstone, the true leaders of the nation of Israel, set up on the earth to teach today. And salutations to the Akim pushing his word with truth, sincerity, and with charity. I got a quick little lesson. Basically the woman, the nigga woman, has to learn her role, man, because really in this time we living in, man, it's just the foundation of the earth are out of course, man. So everything is ass backwards and shit. And the woman, man, she got put up on this high pedestal, man. And that's actually the first scripture I wanna bring out. But she got put up on a high pedestal, man, and like it pumped her head up, man. Now she feel as if she better than her husband. And truth be told, she supposed to be lower than her husband. She shouldn't be acting the way she is. But that go all back to Esau, man, because the earth is given to the hands of the wicked, man. So he decided to do certain things where it'll really fuck up the it'll really fuck up the Israelites, man. And that's the whole goal. Everything he does is really just to go against the Israelites. For the simple fact, we got the blessing and the birthright, which he don't, man. So without further ado, I'm gonna get right into the scripture. It's Jeremiah 31, verse 22. It says, "How long wilt thou go back, Salakia? How long wilt thou go about, O thou backsliding daughter? For Yahweh hath created a new thing in the earth. A woman shall compass a man." And that's the whole deal, man. Now, if you look in the earth today, man, you got women getting all the jobs. They the ones that graduate with in Israelite under for the Israelites. Most of the women are making more money than the so-called the not the so-called but the Israelite men. And when the woman make more money than the man, she feels as if she's the provider, and if she has to say so on how things should be run, and that caused a lot of confusion, man. That caused a lot of confusion in the household, and that's why most families get split up. For the simple fact, nigga woman come home doing stuff like that, and either some man, if you just a man about it, you're not gonna deal with that shit. And some man even to the extension to put their hands on a woman. That's how a lot of Israelite men get locked up. And it's real messed up, man. But see, when the Lord come back, all that's gonna go back into his rightful order. But my next scripture is in Ezekiel 34, verse 31. It says, "And ye, my flock, the flock of my pasture, are men, and I am your power, saith the Most High Yahweh." So, and that's the deal, man. The flock of the pastor are men. So it ain't gonna be no woman out here teaching his word, man. It ain't gonna be no woman out here giving out breakdowns. That's not the woman's spot, man. And we actually gonna go into that a little bit more, man. We're gonna go to we're gonna hit First Timothy chapter 2, start at verse 11. It says, "Let the woman learn in all silence with all subjection. But I suffer not a woman to teach, nor to usurp authority over a man, but to be in silence." So that's the whole deal, man. If a woman coming into this truth, man, she supposed to deal accordingly, man. Sit back and listen, learn. And she damn sure not supposed to be teaching, but hey. Verse 13, "For Adam was first formed, then Eve. And Adam was not deceived, but the woman being deceived was in the transgression. Notwithstanding, she shall be saved in childbearing, if they continue in faith and charity and holiness with sobriety." And that's the deal, man. The woman supposed to just sit back and learn. She gotta learn from her husband, man. That's the whole deal, man. Cause I believe it's back in the law. It tell you basically you shouldn't even want to talk to another man's wife, cause that's how lust and all that adultery get built up. Like, there's no reason for her to even be outside the home, because that's how shit like that. And then that's why the law on the rape got to be instituted, because shit like that, because the woman just out and about freely doing her damn thing, man. And she really needs to sit her ass at home and do what her husband tell her to do, man. I want to hit this First Corinthians here. First Corinthians chapter 11, verse 3. It says, but I will have you know that the head of every man is a Mashiach, and the head of the woman is the man, and the head of Mashiach is the Most High. And that's the whole deal. It's an order to this thing. It go to the Most High, Yahweh, then his son Yahweh Shai, then the man, then his wife. Woman take care of the household duties that her husband put her in charge of, while the man provides for her and the rest of the household, man. Woman, see, and that's the deal. A lot of women don't like obedient. They don't like order. They'd rather be disobedient and defiant. They don't want nobody telling them what to do. And that's the reason why a lot of why it's just a lot of problems between a woman and a man today, because she just don't want to listen. And that it come back from Esau putting these certain laws in effect, giving the woman more power than the man, talking about woman rights and this, that, and the other, man. But hey, all that shit gonna go down the toilet when this Jacob trouble kick off, because we gonna see how you can really defend yourself, because it's gonna be ugly. And see, that's another thing that Esau put. He let women come into the military, man. So you know that like he giving them the right and the power to feel like they can be equal as a man, but in all actuality they are not equal as a man. They are a weaker vessel than a man. And they come from the scriptures. Scriptures tell you that. So hey, man, you supposed to deal accordingly, man. You know she not finna go out there to a battle. And that's another reason why a woman is not supposed to it's not set up to teach, because when we go out there, man, it's a spiritual battle. According to 2 Corinthians chapter 10 verse 4, it say the weapons of our warfare are not carnal but spiritual, mighty bringing down strongholds through the Most High. And that's the deal. That's a spiritual battle. So any type of battle, man, you shouldn't want your woman to be in, because even though it's spiritual and the weapons of our warfare is not carnal, in some situations it might get carnal due to certain niggas or certain people out there and on the highways and byways feeling a certain type of way, and it make them want to put hands on you, man. So, and that's the deal. That's something a woman not built for. A woman not built to be all hard and tough. If that's the case, you dealing with a man. You see what I'm saying? And you know that goes off according to the scriptures, man. She meant to be soft, delicate, a pillar of rest, according to the scriptures in the Apocrypha. So hey, man. But this First Corinthians chapter 11 verse 8, for the man is not of the woman, but the woman of the man. Neither was the man created for the woman, but the woman for the man. And that's the whole deal, man. The woman was made for the man to be in subjection to the man. It's simple, man. It's really simple once you get into the scriptures. The whole deal with the scriptures, man. The scripture is is really the law. It's supposed to be the law of the land, but in Esau terms, that's what it's called. But really, it was the laws that not only made us wise, but it was a perfect guideline to live, man. How we should live our lives accordingly. And once Esau came around and he changed everything, man, it really fucked up. It really fucked everything up. It fucked everything up. This is Genesis chapter 3 verse 16. Unto the woman he said, I will greatly multiply thy sorrow and thy conception. In sorrow thou shalt bring forth children, and thy desire shall be to thy husband, and he shall rule over thee. And if you go into this word rule, it says to rule, have dominion, reign, to rule, have dominion, to cause, to rule, exercise dominion. And hey, man, if you got rule over somebody, man, they do what you say. Like back in slavery, the Edomites had rule over the so-called Negroes. And what was the call? What was the case with that? Salaki. When Esau said do something, if Jake didn't say how high to jump, he was getting his ass tore off. And I'm not saying that you should peach a nigga woman, but every man deals in his own sense But in a sense, man, a woman, if you look at how they were in the ancient time versus how they are today, you see they way out of line, man. Some women don't even cook for their man. They tell his ass, hey man, you know how to cook. I remember a while back I was talking to a female and she told me, man, she said, hey man, I'm not finna clean after. She said, I'm not clean after no man. She said, so I asked her, like, what would you do if he need his clothes washed? She said, shit, if I'm washing my clothes, then I'll wash his. But other than that, he gotta do it himself. And like that's man, you are no help then. What was the point of you being around? You taking up space and you taking up food. You another mouth to feed. But that's all I really had, man. Just going into these women, man. They out of order, man. So with that, I'd like to give all praise, glory, honor, and respect going to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai. I'd like to give double honors to the elder apostles of Great Millstone, the true leaders of the nation of Israel set up on the earth to teach today. And salutations to the Akim pushing his word with truth, sincerity, and with charity. To you brothers, I'd like to say shalom.